What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right. So, a lot of people, including myself, think that Michael Jordan, as great as he was in the era that he played in, would be even better today. And why is that? Well, because of the simple fact that players don't have to play defense anymore. Well, players don't play defense anymore, I should say. When I say they don't have to, there's no pressure on them to play defense. The physicality is taken out of the game. The spacing is much better than it was back 20 years ago. Bigs aren't really camped in the paint anymore like they were in the 90s. You don't have the great on-ball defenders on each team like you once did in the NBA. The freedom of movement rule back in 2019 really made it even easier for players to score in today's NBA. And, it's just so many different factors lead us to believe that those guys will be even better today. Now, some people say Michael Jordan could average 50 points per game in a season. Now, I don't know about 50, but I do believe in the right circumstances, Michael Jordan could average over 40. I can see that. I definitely think he could average over 40. One person that took offense to the 50 points in a season claim is none other than Lebron James. All right, he recently stated that he thinks it's disrespectful to the NBA and to the players of today to have fans say that Jordan would average 50. This is what he had to say. There's nobody that's going to average 50 in our league. That's just disrespectful. No matter how great you were in your era or how great you are to play in any era. If that's the case, I believe guys will average 50 in their era, the era that they played in. So I don't believe that. But when Shannon said what he said, I think it's about Shannon Fry. If you ever seen the meme of Homer Simpson when he slides back into the bush, that was me. Well, I tell you what's also disrespectful, LeBron, when you claim that you claim that Wilt Chamberlain didn't drop 100 points in the game, when you said that, according to other players, that was probably just him wishing someone a 100th birthday, a happy 100th birthday, instead of him actually scoring 100 points. The fact that you helped to drive this trend of idiots saying that Wilt never scored 100 points in the game. So, if there's anything that's disrespectful, it's a lot of stuff that you, the players of today, and the fans of today say about the old school. Calling them plumbers is disrespectful. Taxi cab drivers is disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? That's very disrespectful. Saying that LeBron could go back to 1975 and win 10 straight championships, that's fucking disrespectful. So don't you ever come out here and talk about something that's disrespectful when I see the media and people that support you go all day, every day for the last 10 goddamn years and disrespect the players of the past. So you need to shut the hell up with that. If I believe Michael Jordan could have dropped 50 points a game if he put his mind to it, yeah. Hell, I think Kobe could average 45. He put his mind to it in this watered-down, weak-ass league. Kobe averaged 35.6 points per game, 35.4 points per game, on a team that averaged 97 points a game, I believe it was. 97 points a game. Teams are averaging 114, 115, 116 points a game now, on average. You got some teams averaging over 120 points a game. So how outlandish is it for a guy like Kobe to average 40. Jordan averaged 37 points a game on a team in 1987 that averaged 108 points a game. So with the 3-point shot and teams averaging 120, is it really outlandish for Jordan to average 40 plus? No, it's not. Especially when you consider how hard he had to work to get shots off. Yeah, you can see highlights of Jordan. It looks like he's wide open, but the reason why Jordan looked like he was wide open is because he was creating separation. He had to work with his footwork and, his footwork and his skill set and his game, his offensive game. He worked to create that separation between him and the defender. In today's NBA, he wouldn't have to work for that. He wouldn't have to expend that much energy. Now, mind you, this is a guy who was expending energy to be able to create separation to score, plus play defense. Now, imagine the NBA when Mike not having to work as hard on defense. Definitely not having to work as hard on offense. Hell, I remember games in the second three-peat where Jordan was routinely, in games where the Bulls were only scoring 80 and 90 points, scoring 40, 45 points. Against the Knicks, against great defensive teams like the Heat, he was dropping 30 points, 35 points. So imagine going up against a weak-ass team like the Wizards in today's NBA. Come on, man. What are you talking about? But anyway, that's all I got to say about it.